If you smell what the rock is cooking. You take the opera.
Why you think you been talking about Espinosa for years, man? Why you think he's hesitant to fight you? You know, like I remember, I want to say 2 years ago when he was scouting.
I mean, I feel like, his teammates feel like I'm a threat. And that's perfectly fine. That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. You're gonna, as a fighter and as a business, they're gonna try to have their fighters to try to, like, how can I say? I don't want to say milk the game, because he is a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's a good fighter, and he's tough, and like that. But they're gonna do those, low risk, high reward type of things as long as they can, because it's a money thing. You're gonna pay them bills.
Espinosa's big money. That's a big money fight, and it's a unification.
It is a big money fight, but it'll also be a bigger money fight. Probably like in the end of the year as well. More hype. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. It is what it is. Like I listen. You know me. I'll fight Espinosa Saturday. I could care less. It could be anybody. Espinosa, Angelo Leo, Brandon Figueroa, whoever. I don't give a damn. It's whoever comes first gonna get it. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Well, you got Rene Palacios in front of you, Bruce. What do you think about that fight?
Man, Rene Palacios, he's definitely one of those guys that, like I said, fights with his heart in his sleeve. Every single champion that has a belt right now in the division, I noticed they all fight with their heart in their sleeve. And I'm watching them, I'm like, dang, like, if there was another time period, I could see Rene Palacios probably grabbing the belt. You know what I'm saying? Because I really like how he fights. So when I saw him, out of everybody else that was declining me, I was like, he's a good opponent. Let's see if he's interested to fight me. And I'm glad he took the fight. I'm really interested to see how things are going to go this weekend. But we're going to show the levels between a regular contender and a champion.
You seem to rate him pretty highly, Palacios. Do you think he could beat some of the champions in this division if he had a shot?
Like I said, it feels another time.
Yeah.
It feels another time. I would say that, but not right now.
Okay, the division, too much heat right now. Too much heat. Okay. I wanted to ask you for your side on this because I saw Venado Lopez's manager in Virginia about a month or so ago, and he stated that the fight was on the table for you guys to take the fight, and you didn't want to fight him. Do you have anything to say about that, or?
I ain't got much to say about that, honestly, bro. It's like, Venado Lopez, he know what's up with me.
Yeah. You guys used to spar.
Yeah, we spar like 3 kid rounds, plethora rounds. And it's just one of those things to where it's just like, I just really just wanted to get a title defense going and then fight a champion.
Yeah.
I'm really interested in just, and I'm not really looking over Rene Palacios whatsoever.
You can't, yeah.
It's not like that, but it's more so just like, I really want to fight a champion, to be honest. But being that we couldn't get that, it's just like, all right, let's just fight here, fight Rene Palacios, steamroll through these guys, show them the best performance, and then work on, getting future fights for the champions.
No, for sure. You mentioned that, I know people have asked you about Espinosa. Espinosa seems to, when his name gets involved with another champion, for whatever reason, the talks break down. I know Brandon Figueroa just won a belt, but you mentioned Angelo Leo, and I know that Top Rank has a piece of him. Is that a fight that could happen?
That's been a fight, I'm interested in ever since he became a champion.
Yeah.
I'm here to fight all the champions, man. Being that he has a title, his name has been on the hit list.
Yeah.
So before the end of the year, whether it's him, Brandon Figueroa, Rafael Espinosa, I will become unified world champion.
Okay. What do you think makes Bruce Carrington a special fighter?
I think for me, I think it's just a bit of like my personality kind of shows with my fighting style. It can be a little flashy, it can be a little brash, but it can get real aggressive and real, how can I say, just real Brownsville, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very bad intentions, and a lot of people love it. A lot of people like that type of energy when I step in the ring. So, it's always been a fan for me. That's why I call it the Shoo Show.
For sure. I recall one time, and I'm gonna say it was like at the Comatau Raymond Ford fight. I saw you, and I asked you about Inoue or something like that off camera, and you were like, "You're gonna understand. I'm different. I'm not like these guys. I got a big arsenal. You don't understand." Yeah.
You know what it is also? Like, I just don't think they wanted more than me. I don't hear anybody else in the division talking about being undisputed. Like, I genuinely feel like I could be all these champions. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be unified champ.
Yeah.
I'm being undisputed. I'm gonna go through everybody. That's just what it is. And this type of energy right now, the way I'm talking with so much passion, is what people love. They love the confidence. They see what's going on inside the ring, outside the ring. And I'm gonna continue to show that every single time I step out, man.
Okay. I know you've been asked about Inoue for years. You talked about it for years, but I wanted to ask: do you feel like his presence at 122 is holding up the division? Everybody's they want that fight. Is that what's holding up the division behind the scenes?
I think so. I think a lot of these guys they're kind of waiting on Inoue. To be honest, like I'm not waiting on Inoue, bro. That's why I'm so focused on being undisputed. My history will be big with or without him. It's as simple as that. I'm not waiting on just big money fighting with Carrington will become big money fight when it's all said and done.
All right, thank you, Shuju.